Hello. So, Mark, this is a test at home using YouTube Live as a way to live stream myself as the presenter, to have chat on the right hand side so people can live chat while I am delivering to the actual camera. Ideally, this could be used in early morning sessions or late afternoon sessions or just distant remote or blended learning sessions whereby a guest speaker or a teacher or potentially even a student could be delivering some content, a session, some instruction, and it could be live streamed for the group to chat alongside as a back channel within the actual video itself on YouTube Live. Now, there's two people watching I can see right now. If you could comment those two people, even if it's to say something mean about me, you can do that if you want. It's a test. The reason I'm doing this is to figure out and to gauge the suitability of YouTube Live as an online learning platform. It might not be useful. It might be better tools like OBS, which I'm leaning towards at the moment, but I need to know whether YouTube Live is actually worth us using. So what could be done is that the teacher could be broadcasting themselves live like I'm doing right now. We can make it a private video so only the students who've got access to it in Google Classroom or any other means, an email group list, for example, could access that video either live or after the fact, as it were, on demand in a personalized, bespoke way to revisit, to revise, or just to engage with for the first time. As a canned sort of video lesson, as it were. So I think that YouTube Live is looking like being a really useful tool. And I want to think about the ways this could be used in the curriculum at Basingstoke College of Technology. What I'm trying to figure out, ways of doing, are ways of screen sharing within the actual video itself. It seems like I can't do that. I know Google Hangouts on air, you could do that, but it seems like I can't do that with YouTube Live yet. Because if I could screen share what I was doing right now, flipping between me looking down the lens, addressing the audience, and some slides or certainly some tabs of what I'm looking at and showing, that might be quite useful for demonstrating software, for example, or role modeling what they need to do for an assignment potentially. So those two people that are watching, I can see you. Please comment. It's a test to see whether YouTube Live actually works. Want to use this in lessons at BCOT ideally. Hey, Duncan. Hello, mate. You all right? OBS is a good tool for streaming, though there is a little bit of a learning curve of it. Yeah, I appreciate that, mate. I think I've got OBS downloaded now and it's very fiddly. So, yeah, thank you for sort of corroborating the information I've got about OBS. The idea I could use OBS to bring everything together, YouTube Live, screen sharing what I've got, I think that might be useful in conjunction with YouTube Live. So I'll certainly give that a try, Duncan. Thank you very much, mate. I'm going to be trialing this over the coming weeks. IT team at BCOTS are going to be unblocking YouTube Live so I can start doing it. And Duncan, you and I can start demoing potentially to our students this way of delivering content, because there's certain parts in certain lessons whereby it can be done in this way. So it's a good opportunity to try this. That frees up our increasingly limited contact time for meaningful, relevant activities, games, mentoring, one-to-one, the personal, human bit of the job that can never be automated. It frees up all that contact time in lessons for this. So I'm trying to find ways of using this tool that can be useful and impactful and relevant to our students, all 80 curriculum areas, level 1, 2, and 3, and 4 in some areas, ranging from engineering to business to travel and tourism to games development. So I'm trying to find ways that we can use this tool that would be useful. If you've got any suggestions as to how this could be used to screen share, I think OBS is one of the best ways to do that. So, yeah, thank you, Duncan. I think that's really good. What's also good about using this as a tool is that maybe a student wants to put their hand up in class and talk and to verbalise what they are thinking. So the idea they can be communicating in a way that's familiar to them, thank you, Duncan, could be quite effective. I know when I was in class at sixth form university, and even now in team meetings, if someone points at me and asks me my opinion, I freeze up. We're back to being a terrified 14-year-old. And a lot of students have those hang-ups, whereas this, a back channel, as it were, a chat during delivery from the actual lecturer, I think could be quite effective. We might get more engagement than we would get otherwise. So, very keen to unblock YouTube Live from the Google Admin Console the week of the 23rd of April, so staff can start to play with it. And eventually students can start to play with it as well and connect with people using certain hashtags and reaching out beyond the four walls of the college to industry contacts, to fellow students, to other classes in the same institution. Could be useful. Anyway, this was a test. Duncan, thank you very much for contacting me back. I appreciate it, mate, and I'll see you next week. Okay, thank you.